I can understand English, but I can't speak English. It is the most common problem of every English learner. We learn English, but we are unable to speak. Why it happen? When someone asks me in English, I am thinking about which grammar I will use, which tense I will use, which sentence it may be affirmative, negative, positive, everything. I got confused and I am unable to speak and my time out and I am silent. But at the time of writing, I am write it in a proper way, using proper grammar, proper structure, proper verb and everything. But at the time of speaking, because lack of time to think, that's why I unable to speak English faster. So what is the solution of this problem? So in this video we are going to learn about a few methods that will help you to overcome this kind of situation. So let's jump into the video. The first method is about learn everything by topic. That means when you are going to talk with someone, there may be different kind of topics like health, education, finance, music, your hobbies, relationship and many more. You have to take a notebook and write down all the words, phrases, sentences that you know in English on this relevant topic. That is the first method you should do. Then the next method is about write before you speak. That means in any topic you want to speak afterwards, you should make a plan or you have to write all these sentences and phrases about that particular subject. For example, you want to speak about music, you can make sentences, you can write sentences like I love music, I learn music from my childhood, my father helped me to learn music because he is a music teacher, he helped me a lot for improving my music practice. I learn piano, guitar and violin, and I attended lots of musical concert and musical show. So make all these sentences related to music, and when you are expressing or when you are talking about music, your mind will go to the music file of your notebook and it brings all the sentences that you have previously written down there in your notebook, and you can easily speak English and you can easily express your thought and your opinion about music because you already write there and you have pre-planned sentences that help you to speak English faster. Next method is about learn new words regularly, new sentences, new words, new phrases regularly. After learning, write down all these words or phrases that you learn in relevant topic. Suppose you learn a word about education, you have to write it down under the education section. If you learn a word about music, you have to write it under the music section. If you learn something about relationship in English, you have to mention it in the relationship section. Likewise, whenever you want to describe anything or whenever you want to talk anything, just open that page of tomorrow's, for example, tomorrow you want to talk about relationship, just open that page relationship and search all those words that you wrote it down there in that page of relationship. So likewise you can make sentence and you can speak English faster. The fourth method is about practice. For example, you know how to drive a car, how to start a car, how to stop a car, but that is in theory knowledge. You don't know the practical knowledge, how to start a car, how to stop a car, how to move a car. When you go to that car, when you sit on that car, and you will practice how to start, how to accelerate, how to move, then you learn. Regular practice will help you to be a good driver. By just theory knowledge you can't be a good driver. Likewise, if you know English grammar, English vocabulary, English words, English sentence, but you unable to speak English, then there is no use. You should practice your English language. It will take time, but after practice you will be fluent at English. But here is the problem, where people always ask, I want to practice English, but no one is there to practice whom I practice with. So for that you have to practice by yourself, by your own. No one going to help you. You have to practice by your own. For example, if you want to practice, you have to ask your mind a particular question and you have to answer that question in English. Suppose you want to ask your question like, what is the goal of my life? You have to note it down in your paper that I want to do business. No, I don't want to do business. I want to be a music teacher. It will be boring. No, I will be a motivational speaker because I love to motivate people. But later on you will find your goal and you will make answer of your question. Likewise, you can make all the possible question that you want to ask yourself or anyone will ask you in future. You have to make assumption of all the question and you have to answer of your own and make it a note. So practice your own, practice yourself and be patient. It's need time to speak English, it's need time to be fluent at English. So don't worry about others. Practice English. Practice makes you perfect. So thank you so much friends. I am an English learner. I make this video to practice my communication skills as well as to help you guys. So if you find this type of content helpful, then subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. And one more thing, you can join me in my WhatsApp for free English conversation. My number is available on YouTube. Thank you so much.